Hello students, welcome once again for Standard 8 History class. But before starting today I am going to take only one topic. This is because I have to suggest something about your history subject or social science subject. Yesterday I have got many messages in my personal number about the how to make copies, what type of copies to be purchased. My dear students, for your social science copy, you have to purchase one register type copy, not too thick, not too thin. And in the same copy, you have to write all the three subjects history, civics, and geography. And cover your copy very nicely. You purchase your copy, cover your copy, and in the first page, as I have instructed earlier, you have to write the preamble very nicely, as I have shown in my video. And be ready with it. All rest question answers I will be giving you in the copy. Don't get panic that as soon as the regular classes will be there, sir is going to check or sir will punish us. No, not like that. I have just told you to write everything in the copy, in a rough copy, so that only doing classes online is not beneficial at all. You have to go through your notes or whatever I have taught you, that one you have to go through at home frequently because all subjects are required, so that when the new session or the regular classes will continue, you should not get any problem. So now, after this, I am going to tell you only one topic today. What is the importance of history? In the last video, I have told you the significant basic features of history. Now, I will today tell you what are the four importance of history. Why is history so important? History is a storehouse of wisdom of the past and the sum total of the experience of our ancestors, including the incidental discovery of fire. History is very important. History means his story. Who is his? The time or the ancestors of ours or the time which has been passed, whatever the events have occurred that has been written in a book, and that is called history. So it is wisdom of means storehouse of wisdom, because from history or from past we get the knowledge what we have to do in the present and what are the faults it has been faults, or what are the effects, bad effects, negative effects of every activity can be only found out through our history. So, to rectify yourself in present or do something better in future, past is very important. So, history is very important. So, it is called storehouse of wisdom of the past. Point number two, why it is very important? Because it informs us about the evils that have been prevailing in the society, such as slavery, and racial discrimination, hunger, poverty, disease, illiteracy, imperialism, etc. And how man has been trying to fight against these evils. Means there are different types of, as you all know, that there in our ancient times, there are many different social evils prevails in our country like sati pratha, female infanticides. These all are having bad or negative impact on the society. There, due to these evil activities, there were discrimination between man to man, men to women. So, these what are its evil effects? There are many diseases which were prevailing in our ancestral time, and how we have made our own precautions so that these diseases should not be also continue in present or in our future. So all these we get our knowledge through our ancient time. So history is very important, which gives us knowledge about the past. Not only that, only past, but it also tell us what we can do in the present, so that it do not become again history in our future. It also enables us to accept diversity of races, languages, religions, and culture as the real one. History gives us the message of mutual tolerance and respect for each other. If we respect each other without any discrimination of caste, creed, religion, then history tells us that we can live very peacefully, unitedly, and nobody can divide us. No other, we can live with sovereignty. So, nobody can divide us, nobody can rule in our country anymore if we live unitedly without any differences. History tells us so. Last point, it generates a feeling that the whole human race is one. Is one, what one? Is one family. Whole human race is of one family, and there exists a brotherhood among men. Total human, whether you are of different religion, caste, all are same. Wherever you live, in our country or outside or abroad, everybody is human beings. This history tells us. And if we understand this, there will be a common brotherhood and there will be a common understanding. There will be no fighting, no war, etc. So go through this video once again and try to write all these 4 points point wise. Thank you.